Hey, I'm joining you loud. Um, but this is lounge access, and I found lounge access to be increasingly valuable as I travel more and try to keep some buffer time in between all the busyness um, and business that happens these days. Part of being busy today was actually dealing with a customer that Ahmed Betty was working with. They just a note on how things don't always go according to plan. They were supposed to come before 5. Ahmed had taken care of everything for them, and they would just drop off the car, leave the keys at our office concierge, and then take care of insurance afterwards. Ahmed also gave them instructions to clear documentation. But they came late, and I had to go out and deal with them anyway. It was nice though that it's always we try to keep things pretty remote where we don't have to be hands on all the time, and we give instructions, prepare documentations, try to make people's lives easier. But especially, I think, where there's a customer in distress, um, it's really helpful to have that in person or that human touch that they can just um, get reassured that, hey, you know what? Everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine. And I had the fortune of doing that today, despite it squeezing my calendar so that I was running late for the flight. But Visa Infinite Privilege is great, express through security, and we were right on time. And then Air Canada, as it has been happening lately, just delayed the flight anyway. So either way, I'm happy that I got some time to sit here and do this today. I thought I might actually have to skip and miss my streak, but we're going strong. Other things to do at the lounge, really. Well, eat. Hamid Farhan said, "Eat. Eat is a good thing, especially when you're bored and you're at the lounge. Food here is good. And it's not amazing, but it's consistently good, and it's something that you can kind of expect. It's like a comfort place to come back to every time. Other than that, I guess you got to sit down and see what other work you can do that won't take too much time, but just maybe just quick responses to emails, right? So coming to emails, I made a note that emails are actually I actually find emails harder than in-person conversations, especially when it's like Ahmed Farhan always. But sorry, so coming back to emails, um, the, when it comes to, I think, especially making requests or asking for money or following up for like a deal, I always find an in-person approach much easier. When it comes to getting forms filled or just things done, errands and sorts, then I would prefer email. I think it's about like the urgency and the stakes, like what's at stake. Being able to be in person, I get to gauge, the other person's emotions, how they're feeling, like what objections they might be coming up with, what worries um, that they might bring up, so that I can address it right there and then. So it makes not just makes the interaction better for them. It makes my job easier. Whereas if I'm like trying to achieve the same things by email, so much is lost. And so much is lost because words don't fully capture what I mean or what I want to say. And even like structuring the email, it's like, oh, is it too structured? Is it, not structured enough? Am I addressing all the right points? But when you come back to it, it takes me funny how we go from traveling, helping customers, email, and now to therapy. I'll take you to therapy because I think I fully gained an appreciation for how much words don't convey your emotion, and being like sensing the other person's energy and uh, nonverbal communications to be so important in our experiences of each other. And similarly, in therapy. It's encouraged me to be in the moment, which I very much actually appreciate and enjoy. And in fact, this session every day has even become therapeutic or meditative for me as well. How it relates back to emails is that despite some of the anxiety that comes up when preparing an email, trying to make sure that you're saying the right things, it helps to take a moment and be like, you know what, I think I tried here. I gave it my best. I have most of the points written down. It doesn't have to be 100%, 80%, and people are usually pretty happy. If they don't, for any reason, don't understand what I'm trying to give, or they don't understand, or it's up to them. They can respond and be like, hey, I don't understand this, can you clarify? And it shows that there's some interest, and they'll continue. If they don't respond, that really sucks, but that's okay too. We weren't meant to be working together after all. Thank you for listening. Peace out today. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.